What have you done today to make you feel proud? It's never too late to try. What have you done today to make you feel proud? Yeah, we need a change. Yeah, do it today. Yeah, I can feel my spirit rising. Change. Yeah, we need a change. Yeah, so do it today. Yeah. 'Cause I can see you there rising. What have you done today to make you feel proud? Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. You could be so many people. Just make that break for freedom. So what have you done today to make you feel proud?
This is the last week here in the house, and I have one person left. I mean, it is pressure.
It's just us, Neil. It's us. Be able to do it?
I just look at the black team, and all four of them are just strutting around like they got this thing in the bag. And what they don't understand is I won't rest till I pick off every single one of them. Now, me making it to the end and winning this game is not just about me. It's not just about Bob. It's for all the blue team members who've gone and all my close friends that I've had here. I know now the finish line is just right in front of me. And it's like the last 0.2 miles of the marathon. I've been pacing myself, I feel, the whole time, and now I'm ready for the full-out sprint across the finish line.
Come on, pick it up. Let's go. Just like day one. Remember that?
You know, the black team were the outcasts, unchosen.
Why weren't you chosen?
Because I wasn't strong enough.
Why weren't you chosen?
Because I wasn't strong enough.
Show me you're strong enough.
And 4 of my team members are in the final 5.
Oh, who's the weakest link now?
You know, when I look back on the first day here, the person that I see is really unrecognizable to me.
20 jumping jacks with it over your head. 1.
I just have changed so much, and I'm happy with the changes that I've made. I was weak, and now I'm strong.
Woohoo! Look at that!
I think what I'm most amazed by is not just my physical transformation, but my mental transformation.
Get up the hill, Holly!
The first day in the desert, I literally was, crying because I didn't think I could do it. But this time, it was just one foot after the other, and there was no fear.
You've come a long way. See?
I never thought I would be here. I never thought on day one when I was standing in the desert watching the bus drive away to campus and me not being on it, that I would ever, 14 weeks later, be one of the 5 left on campus.
Walk back down and quit.
I'm not
Quit,
doing
you
it.
can go.
I'm not
Go home.
doing it.
I will get you a first-class ticket home.
I won't do
Quit.
it. I've changed by leaps and bounds since the first week. I'm not afraid anymore.
Isabel, you want me to buy you a first-class ticket home right now?
No, I want you to buy me a first-class ticket to the finale when I win.
Easy now, isn't it, Bill?
After living my entire adult life obese, with very little hope of ever being healthy, this place has given me the strength and the knowledge to know that I can do it.
Heck of a long way from day one, don't you think?
Yeah, definitely.
You guys went from 6 of the 18 not chosen to 4 of the 5 still standing.
Well, let's try to make it the last 4 standing, shall we? Good job.
Neil, when you first came here, this is what you were doing. Part of Neil's workout was to take him back to day one. I love doing this with Neil because he can see just how far he's come. Now, look at you. That is a good, steady pace for you now. 7.0 speed.
I think the Neil that first came onto campus, he's so much weaker than the Neil now. And I don't think he could ever have imagined how far we've been able to come in such a short amount of time.
Look at you. Look at how strong you've gotten, Neil.
There's really nothing now that life can throw at me that I'm not be ready for. I think that ultimately that's what this is about. It's not just being stronger on the outside and looking better, but being stronger mentally on the inside too.
That's how far you've come in 3.5 months.
The way Bob and I are looking at it from here on in is we have a lot of hard work to do, and no one is going to get in our path from getting to the end.
This is it, guys. This is your last challenge. Knowing that I've made it this far to the last challenge, it's kind of overwhelming because I never ever dreamed that I would still be here. Over the past 13 weeks, you have each lost a lot of weight. And I am sure that that is weight you never want to see again. You want to bury it forever, don't you?
Absolutely.
Well, today, during our Quaker Weight Control Instant Oatmeal Challenge, that is exactly what you're going to do.
I have not won a single one yet, 0 for 13 so far. Any extra motivation I need for these challenges, always looking at Bill. I gotta beat that old man at some point. Have to.
Here's the game. On go. You have these gigantic scales that you are going to have to drag down your lane. There are 13 stops along your lane. At each stop, you'll load weight onto your scales, the same weight that you lost that week.
I have seen in past seasons that they have to carry their weight, and I was thinking maybe I shouldn't have lost that much weight that week. You know, it was definitely intimidating.
Once you've loaded all the weight on your scale, you gotta turn around. Bring it all the way back down the lane and dump it in the pit. Finally, once you have successfully dumped all your weight in the pit, you kick that scale in on top, come over here, raise your flag, and that load of dirt will drop, burying your weight once and for all. The first person to bury their weight wins.
Burying this weight, it means everything. You know, I think that it's just kind of, it's really just symbolic of how I'm not ever going to let myself get back to that point.
Now, besides feeling great about releasing yourself from this weight, there is something else at stake here today. Today's winner will receive a prize that will ease your transition back into the daily routines at home so that you can focus on preparing for the finale. So we thought the best prize that could help you focus on the finale would be $10,000.
Holy guacamole.
I'm the guy to beat out here, and, you know, I guess just because I've done well in challenges, you know, so I was already counting the 10 grand.
So, are we all ready to say goodbye to those pounds?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, well, get yourselves in position.
I've lost weight and gained it back before, and this time I do want it buried forever.
On your mark. Get set. Go! That's it. All at the first stations. Julie's first one on. She's moving on to the second station. Julie, Isabel, Bill, all tied for first place. Neil's right behind her. Holly's in last place. Julie's moving pretty quickly, so is Isabel. Bill, Isabel, tied for first place. Julie right behind him. Bill's moved ahead. He's on to week 5. Isabel, Julie, trying to keep up with Bill. Holly's not giving up, but she's going slow. Neil's at his week where he is removing weight from his scale, putting it back at week 6. Isabel's gaining on Bill. She might have a little lead on him. Isabeau set her last week. She's got her scale and she's got to turn around and come back. Bill's trying to turn around his scale. Isabeau's the first one to get underway with all of her weight from all 13 weeks on her shoulders. Bill's got a rundown. Isabeau, go! You're beating him, go! Julie's pulling her scale. She is running to catch up with Isabeau. She's determined to be in this race. Isabeau's got a lead on Bill. She can take this. She has to stay focused. Bill's trying everything he can think of to pull that scale. Neil's on his way back. He's got Bill in his sights. Isabeau's the one to beat. And she is not slowing down. Isabeau is the first one across the flags. She has got to unload her weight in that hold. Bill, Julie, right behind Isabeau. That's it. Scale has to come too. That's it. Lift up that flag, Isabeau. Woo! Isabeau has won $10,000. Whoa!
When I saw the dirt come down on all that weight, it felt like a relief. It felt like I was saying goodbye to the person that came here, and no matter what happens at this weigh-in or elimination, I feel really great about that.
Don't breathe, Bill!
Oh, Bill.
So when Isabeau waved her flag, I literally ate her dust. And it wasn't very fun.
Come on, Julie, Bill, Neil, they're all ready to finish. That's right, Julie. You get them.
As I was going through the challenge, I was like thinking to myself, oh my gosh, I carried this with me every single day and I can barely pull it. I mean, that's overwhelming to think that I let myself get that far, and to finally get rid of it and to do it and to be able to bury it was just amazing.
So even though I lost the challenge, burying the weight finally just meant a lot to me to know that, that's the old Neil. I'm done with that. I'm never looking back, and I'm looking forward to being able to bury the next 133 pounds.
Congratulations, Isabeau. You just won Quaker's Weight Control Instant Oatmeal Challenge. That was spectacular.
Thank you.
You dragged 73 pounds and buried it.
Once and for all.
Once and for all, and won yourself $10,000.
That's amazing. Definitely will be put to good use. I cannot believe I won, and I can't believe what I've accomplished in the last few months. I'm very proud of myself.
So, congratulations. But on to the next. You have one final weigh-in. One final chance to stay above that yellow line and make it to the Final Four. So, good luck to all of you. Work hard. I will see you soon.
Coming up, the contestants face their most important weigh-in yet. Find out who will be going home and who will make it to the Biggest Loser live finale.
And begin. 2, come on, run. Give me 10 more. This is it. This is the last chance workout. Run, Neil. 15, 14. It's he and I. We've got to do everything that we have got to do to stay above the yellow line. This last chance workout is for every single blue member that's left. You've got the whole team with you right now. This is going to be your most crucial weigh-in of the whole season, Neil.
I'm the last man standing for what is left of the non-black team contestants. I will not give the black team the satisfaction of having all 4 of them make it to the end.
Drop it.
Go! This is it! This is it!
Here we are, last chance workout. I have to find the energy. They have to find the energy. Harder! Because this is it. Like, it just needs to be blown out. It has to go down now. And jump. Good, let's go to 13.5. Oh, yeah.
I can't.
Yes, you can.
Julian,
100%, yes, you can. I just cannot hear I can't in week 14. How can you say that to me right now? That after 14 weeks, when I tell you you can do something, You should believe it.
This last weigh-in is so stressful, more than I ever thought it would be. It's definitely the hardest week I've had here.
This is when it is most important that you push through it, because this is where it matters the most. This is where lives are made. In these moments, when you choose whether or not to say, I can't or I can, it is that choice that will make or break you in life.
It's scary being at the end, and I'll definitely miss Jillian a lot. She's been a lot more than a trainer to me.
Just try it for 20 seconds.
Let go. Move those arms. You're halfway and you're right up on it. Do not quit. 3, 2, and 1.
Jillian's been a form of hope. You know, I think we all came here really lacking something, and mine was hope. She's given that to me, and I don't think I'll ever be able to repay her for that. You're right. You're right all the time. It's kind of annoying. Walking into the weigh-in, I was just falling apart. I just, you know, everything that we have done here comes down to tonight.
This weigh-in is definitely the most important one yet, because there's only 5 people left, so almost half of us are going to fall below no matter how good our week was.
This is it, guys. This is your final weigh-in on campus. The next time you face that scale, 4 of you will be competing for the grand prize of $250,000. You'll be competing for the title of the Biggest Loser. Tonight, for the final time, your goal is to stay above that yellow line. And the 2 people with the lowest percentage of weight loss will be up for elimination. Neil, you're going to start us off tonight. Get on up here.
Walking up to the school, there's definitely a million things going through your head. I'm the last survivor of the blue team, so the pressure now is on more than it ever has been. But for me, you know, I feel confident.
Neil, when you started this competition, you weighed 421 pounds. Your current weight is... Neil, your current weight is 278 pounds.
Yes!
You lost 10 pounds this week.
To see a 10-pound loss this late in the game, I was beside myself. You never could think for a second that 10 pounds won't be enough to keep you here, to keep you above the yellow line.
That's 11 double-digit weeks
oh my God.
out of 14. Congratulations.
Thank you so much, Alice.
Neil, you lost 10 pounds this week for a total percentage of weight loss of 3.47%. Since you arrived at the Biggest Loser campus, you have lost a total of 143 pounds. Holly, it is your turn. Holly, when you started this competition, you weighed 255 pounds. Your current weight is... Holly, your current weight is 191 pounds. You lost 5 more pounds this week.
Feels good. For several weeks, I was losing 2 and 3 pounds a week. So for me to lose 5, that's really good. I'm really proud of it. But, you know, I was nervous because at this point in the game, who knows if that was good enough.
Holly, you lost 5 pounds this week for a total percentage of weight loss of 2.55%. That puts you beneath Neil, but there are 3 people left to weigh in. Next is Bill.
Good luck, Bill. Thank you.
Bill, when you started this competition, you weighed 334 pounds. Your current weight is... Your current weight, Bill, is 204 pounds.
Yes.
You lost 9 pounds this week.
Wow.
So happy right now. This place has made my dreams come true.
If you had asked me if I could get to 204 before I left this place 14 weeks ago, I would have said I would have needed a miracle. And I guess I got it.
Bill, you lost 9 pounds this week for a total percentage of weight loss of 4.23%. And that does put you in first place so far with 2 people left to weigh in. Bill, since you started training with Jillian, you've lost 130 pounds. And I'm happy to say, Bill, you are safe from elimination. And congratulations on making the Final 4. Wow. Neil, Holly, you are both still at risk. There are 2 more people to weigh in. Julie, you lost 3 pounds last week. To make sure that you stay above the yellow line, you need to have lost more than 5 pounds this week. Let's find out how you did.
If I don't make the finale, I'll still be proud of the accomplishments and the changes that I've made in myself. But I wouldn't have finished what I started. I started playing this game, and I want to finish playing this game.
Julie, when you started this competition, you weighed 218 pounds. Your current weight is... Julie, to make sure that you stay above the yellow line, you need to have lost more than 5 pounds this week. Your previous weight was 168 pounds. Your current weight is... Your current weight is 160 pounds.
Julie.
You lost 8 pounds this week.
Wow. That's the biggest number I've ever had. As soon as I saw the number, I just wept uncontrollably because I knew what it meant. I knew that I had done it. I had made it.
I did the best I could. And for once, it was good enough.
Congratulations, Julie. You lost 8 pounds this week for a total percentage of weight loss of 4.76%. Well, that pushes you into first place. Congratulations, Julie, on making the Final 4.
Thank you.
Holly, that does put you below the yellow line with no chance of rising above it. So tomorrow you will be facing elimination. There is 1 person left to weigh in. Neil, you're right at the edge of that yellow line. If Isabeau loses more than 7 pounds, you will face elimination with Holly. It all comes down to this one last weigh-in. Isabeau, get up there.
All right.
You know, I was thinking to myself, I'm like, is it really possible for someone to lose 10 pounds and not be safe? Is that really even feasible? My heart was definitely pounding. There's no doubt.
Isabeau, when you started this competition, you weighed 298 pounds. Your current weight is... Your current weight is 217 pounds. You lost 8 pounds this week.
I've spent a really long time selling myself short. And really, anything is possible when you believe and when you put in the work. I never in a million years.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you. To see those 8 pounds and know that I just secured my place in the Final 4 and at the finale, is surreal. This one night made every second of pain, every drop of sweat, every tear that would stain the gym floor, it made everything worth it.
Isabeau, you lost 8 pounds this week for a total percentage of weight loss of 3.56%. You just pushed Neil below the yellow line and have guaranteed your spot in the Final Four. Isabeau, since you started training with Jillian, you have lost 81 pounds.
Oh my God.
That is more than any other woman in the history of The Biggest Loser before going home.
Oh, I love today. I love today.
Neil and Holly, I'm sorry to say that you have both fallen below the yellow line, which means you are both up for elimination this week.
We saw one of the greatest competitors in this game ever fall below the line tonight. Neil lost 10 pounds and fell below the line. That is crazy.
Tomorrow night, Julie, Bill, Isabeau, you will have to choose who you want to send home and who you are giving a spot to in the Final Four.
To know that, you know, the black team is knocked off the red team and potentially could eliminate the blue team now, too. I mean, Bob deserves to have at least one of us standing there at the top.
You have until tomorrow night to decide who is weighing you down. Good luck.
£10 wasn't enough.
Are you kidding me?
No, I wish it was.
I'm so sorry.
No, there's nothing. You know what? I was thinking about this. Honestly, there's nothing to be sorry about. I said, I know we did everything we could, and I feel okay about that. I do. We never lost sight, never lost focus of what my goal was to do here. It was to change my life, and I think that I just wanted Bob to know before I say goodbye to him that he's done exactly that. He has changed my life forever. You came here to try to help me change my life. And whether I leave here in the finals or not, I mean, my life has been changed forever, Bob.
You deserve to be in those finals as hard as you've worked. The part that's really sad about Neil being below the yellow line is he's been so determined, and when he lost all of his teammates, he was up there in his mind weighing in for Jerry, for Patty, for Kay, for Ryan, and for Nicole. And in some way, he felt like he was letting his team down last night. And that's what just kills me. You are not walking out of this house a loser. You are walking out a winner. A winner. Your family is going to be so proud of you. I mean, they're going to see a whole new Neil, a whole new Neil. Look what you've done here. And you don't forget that, because you are never going to be 400 pounds again.
No way.
Never.
It's really tough to say goodbye to him. If it is, in fact, our goodbye, you never know exactly what's going to happen in the elimination. But, I mean, Bob has done for me what no other person in the world could have ever given me. Like, he's giving me my life back.
We're not saying goodbye. We're not saying bye.
Coming up, BiggestLoserClub.com transformation moment. See for the first time how the eliminated player looks today. The Biggest Loser Club. It's changing lives.
Welcome to the final elimination. We started this competition with 18 people, and now 4 of the 5 of you sitting here will be competing for the title of the Biggest Loser. One of you will be walking away with Nabisco's 100 Calorie Packs grand prize of $250,000. Bill, Isabeau, Julie, you are in the Final Four.
Never gets it. Hearing it.
Tonight, we're going to find out who's joining you, whether it's Holly or Neil. Whichever one of you receives the most votes will be asked to leave the Biggest Loser campus immediately. And the other one will be in the Final Four. Bill, you're first.
Well, Allison, I just have to say that I've got the utmost respect for both Holly and Neil. They were both unbelievably great competitors. But there's one that I'm going to be forced to vote for tonight that represents the person that I think could come back and keep me from winning this game. So, with the utmost of respect, I cast my vote for Neil.
Neil, that's one vote for you. One more and you will be eliminated. Isabel, who did you vote for?
First of all, I'm glad whoever's going is going the last week because they've both made this experience for me. With that being said, there have been many lessons I've learned in this game, and one of them was that you always forgive, but you rarely forget. Like, me sitting here today has been a fight against fate, and there have been many people that have helped me fight that. I can't forget the times people stood up for me when I was maybe a bigger threat than them. So my vote tonight is not just mine, but all of theirs, and especially Jez's. That's why I voted for Neil.
That is 2 votes, Neil. And we don't have to hear from Julie. I'm sorry to tell you, you have been eliminated.
So I guess, yeah, guys definitely got me this time. You know, I guess they say every dog has his day. And for me, this has been an incredible run. It's been an incredible experience. And there's absolutely nothing more I could have asked for than to be able to make it this far. And not a single person I know at home knows me less than 400 pounds. So I got a lot of smiling faces waiting for me back home. But one in particular is I have a very special girl waiting for me at home that I'm ready to start the next chapter of my life with. And I know now that I'm going to be around for a very long time to be able to do that. So either way, there's no regrets, there's no doubts. I wish everyone the best of luck. I know each and every one of you guys can do it, and it's been such an honor and privilege to share this with all of you. So go get them. Good luck.
Neil, you are not the biggest loser.
It's okay.
Time for you to say goodbye.
Good luck, Phil.
Well, Holly, congratulations are in order. You are officially in the Final 4. Yes, I am.
There you go.
Congratulations. For the first time ever in Biggest Loser history, we have one team represented in the Final 4, the black team. You have dominated this game, and you have eliminated the competition.
God.
Unbelievable.
Incredible.
You have to face that scale one more time at the grand finale. One of you will win that grand prize of $250,000. I can't wait to see you four at the finale, where we'll find out how much more weight you've all lost and who will become the next Biggest Loser. Good luck. Go get them.
When I started The Biggest Loser, I was 421 pounds, and I now am 257 pounds. I've lost 165 pounds since the start of the show. Losing that much weight feels great. I can do so many things now that I couldn't do before. Going shopping at normal clothing stores, not have to worry about sitting in 2 airplane seats when I'm flying around now. It feels pretty good. Before my experience with The Biggest Loser, I was a 25-year-old guy who had a lot of health problems and was headed down a bad track. And now I've changed my life for the better, and I know I'll be around for a long time to enjoy it.
Four members of the black team are in the finals. You know, the outcasts, the misfits, the unchosen. Did my job, and now I need to let go.
Ooh,
Saying goodbye to Julie is just gonna break my heart. Julie was a person who was a self-proclaimed weakest link. She finishes a person who's strong, courageous, inspirational, just a totally different woman.
There are a lot of things that you have taught me and that you have done for me. But the one thing that you did that no one else has ever done is believe in me. I will forever be grateful.
I'm gonna miss Jillian. And most of all, I'm gonna miss the friend that she's become.
You're gonna be the biggest loser. Bye.
Yeah, look at you. Oh my God. Jeez, look at that. That used to be me. There I was, a cutout of me in all my glory from the first day I got here, and wasn't a pretty sight. You know, when I look at that guy, I always used to try and see this guy, you know? He was a happy guy, but just didn't like himself very much. And I'd like to say goodbye to that guy forever.
This is your accomplishment. You did this. You earned it.
I've taken control of my life, and I'll never let that guy creep back into my life again.
I came here a child, I feel like, in a lot of ways. And now I feel like my independence has never been stronger.
And you've lost 81 pounds. You've broken the record for pounds lost by a girl on campus.
You've been more than a trainer to me. I look at you and I see the kind of woman I hope I am. You started a trainer. You became a mentor. And I'm saying goodbye to you as the best friend.
When Isabeau told me that I was more than a trainer, you know, that's something that I will hold on to for the rest of my life.
It's hard to believe.
Honey, you haven't seen anything yet.
I know.
Bye, Isabel. Old Isabel.
I originally was not a girl who would have done this. And now I'm a girl that finished this.
Holly started this process on Biggest Loser completely numb, shut down emotionally. And now she's this gorgeous young woman who I think will go on to make a huge difference in many people's lives. Isn't that amazing?
It's something else.
Oh, it's not something else.
I look like I'm about to start crying.
Looking at a life-sized cutout of what you used to look like, it feels good to be able to look at something like that and definitely notice a difference.
You've lost 64 pounds in 3.5 months.
Yes, that's pretty amazing.
You also, you know, within this game have been a rock. Despite the fact that you have been to hell and back here, literally. You know, Holly has had a really hard life. And she's recently lost her mother. Going home for Holly is scary. I know that you are going to just crush it. And just remember that sometimes, you know, sometimes we fall down. So what? You get back up again.
I think that's been like a huge part for me this whole time is falling down a lot and like needing the strength to get back up. And definitely like part of that whole thing is because of you, like being here and like supporting me and helping me do all that. I think that's like probably one of the most important lessons I've learned.
I've definitely had some tougher setbacks, and by kind of channeling everything that I went through into exercise, you know, something positive was able to come out of it, something that I'm proud of and something that I know my mom would be proud of.
You earned it. You earned every bit of it. You know, these people have changed their lives, and I feel blessed to know them.
My experience on Biggest Loser this season has been not only life-changing, but it has been a catalyst for what the rest of my life will be.
I'm in this game not just for myself, not just for my family. I'm in this game for every woman in America. I think, you know, it's time for a change. It's time for a woman to represent as a winner on The Biggest Loser.
I just can't wait for my wife and kids to see me, my family, my friends. I look like a completely different person. I feel like a completely different person. I'm healthy. I feel good.
I'm so excited to see like my family. I'm so excited to see my friends and my students and just everybody. I'm so excited.
My gosh, it feels so weird to be home.
Next Tuesday, The Biggest Loser everyone's been waiting for. See the Final Four's emotional homecoming. Then it all comes down to the live weigh-in. You've seen amazing transformations before, but nothing like this. The live Biggest Loser season finale. Next Tuesday, 9/8 Central on NBC.